The events take place between Sonic 1 and 2. Sonic has not yet met Miles Tails Prower, but has already met Amy Rose, who apparently had a crush on Sonic. However, Sonic plays hard to catch, pun intended, and the huge events of Sonic CD would take place in that Little Planet would arrive in the last month of the year, all for Robotnik to take action and chain Little Planet to their own world in an attempt to corrupt it and turn it into a giant fortress with a robot army. Robotnik did this. Sonic would venture to the planet, leaving Amy Rose behind in a cloud of dirt, and Sonic would take the fight head-on to Robotnik before he could ground himself on Little Planet and build his foundations for his army. Upon arrival at the Little Planet, the majority of it still remained peaceful, yet was slowly becoming alarmed to the badniks invading the smaller towns and areas. The evil Robotnik had a reputation for being prepared. He already planned. Sonic took the fight straight towards the area called Quartz Quadrant, a mine-like cave where Robotnik's main base at that time was located. Sonic destroyed a number of robots looking to take control of the area, but as Sonic was fighting, our blue hero witnessed something traumatizing that he would never forget. All of the beings on Little Planet, the animals, everyone, were being shot down with electric stun equipment and would be there and look down, clenched his fists, feeling frustrated about not being able to stop this invasion. And so, Sonic sped back to his world in order to rest and think about his next move.
Back in the world I came from. Please don't! Leave it alone, you guys! No, keep away! Huh? Whoa, that guy's cool. I wonder where he's going. Wow, this plane looks pretty fast, but I bet I can make it even faster.
What do you think you're doing?
Sorry, but when I see a machine, I can't help myself. I hope you don't mind I changed the engine to make it faster.
I like what you did with the color, too.
Come and see what else I did.
So, you've been following me around all morning to check out my airplane, or is there something else you want?
Well, you see, I like to build and repair stuff. But my friends call me Tails.
My name's Sonic. Nice job, Tails. I could use a mechanic and a friend.
You mean that?
You bet.
Tails was scared of this, and was thinking about the army of droids in the air, thinking it would be impossible to get through them safely. But Sonic persisted and grabbed Tails by the scruff of the neck. He shouted at him and told him, if you don't do this now, everything will die. Tails, for the months he knew Sonic, had never seen him this scared before. They made it, and Sonic saw an opening to jump down, and used a spin dash all of the way through Stardust Speedway to where Robotnik's headquarters were. Done. Sonic dashed through the barricade and gained entry to Robotnik's lab, and in the chair in front of the computers was not Robotnik, it was empty. Robotnik appeared on all of the monitors. Sonic saw his face and said, "Come out and fight, you're going to pay." Sonic, one last effort to make things right. You're only here because I allowed it, and commanded the roboticizers to ignore your plane. Do you want to know why you've been a step behind this whole time? Robotnik moved 2 time stones from his pocket. You didn't get a chance to learn about these, did you? These are the time stones, and with them I am able to manipulate this timeline. I am able to move into the future of this timeline and prepare for you at any moment. Why do you think every action you made, even with all that speed, has always fallen short of my conquest? It's because I know what you're going to do every single time, Sonic. And do you think I'm foolish enough to remain here while my army is on your world? In an experimental container, he was helpless, a prisoner, a patient. Once Sonic had come to his senses a few hours later, he awoke to see Robotnik standing in front of him. He had no energy to even form words correctly. Robotnik, what did you do? Everything is fine, Sonic. I just want you to know that this isn't personal. Not anymore. For years you were a thorn in my side, but after I acquired Little Planet and the Time Stones, you slowly became an afterthought, no longer a key player. Realizing that you truly were incapable of winning, yet you still tried so hard. Sonic, I do care for you enough to keep you alive. I don't want to kill you. I want you. Sonic hung there just listening. Never, Robotnik. He said this with his head down. What went through Sonic's mind at this point was the worst possible feeling, and the care for his own safety was the last on the list. During this time, Robotnik transported back to his world. There he went to the base in which Amy Rose was hiding. It was already too late. The robots had already obliterated the building and everything in it. Amy Rose was severely injured and was taken to Robotnik's medical facility so she could get healed and then later roboticized. But Robotnik had other plans. He walked to the bedside where Amy Rose was on life support. Robotnik stood there and placed his hand over Amy Rose's mouth, a small mumble, without any fight back due to being wounded and severely beaten. Amy's arms and legs would twitch, but then after a long 30 seconds, everything stopped. Robotnik removed his hand. He had murdered Amy, without any feeling. He walked away. Sonic was hanging there, weakened, but saw Robotnik walk in. What is the point in carrying on, Sonic? There's nothing left to live like you do anymore. All of this time I wanted to help the world, but you just kept getting in my way. After all the months of pain and loss and suffering, do you ever stop and think that it really wasn't me who caused this, Sonic, but you? Robotnik was twisting Sonic's mind. Still not there yet. Just one more push should do it. Sonic pleaded Robotnik to just kill him. He had nothing to live for anymore. He just wanted the pain, guilt, and sadness to go away. Have no soul. It was Tails, roboticized. Oh God, no, Tails! What have they done to you? Aren't you going to tell Sonic what I did for you, T153X? Yes, Dr. Robotnik. I am much better now. He saved me. This is what I wanted. It's better this way. Sonic looked at Robotnik, completely broken down, and nothing left to say except feeling relentless guilt. He looked back at Tails, and Tails knelt beside him, with his hand open, with lifeless eyes staring into Sonic's. You're in pain, Sonic. I want to help you. Don't you want to feel better? Robotnik will make you feel okay. Just stay still and close your eyes. The roboticized Tails was the last straw to completely destroy Sonic's hope, and Sonic's body was ransacked on the operating table. Robotnik had begun to walk off, proud of his accomplishments, with Tails walking beside him. As the door closed, Robotnik guided T153X into another factory room, told him to stand next to the edge of the barricade, and kicked the mechanical body of Tails into the compactor, where it was broken and crushed to complete destruction. Tails was murdered, but XX, finally we meet. The roboticized Sonic the Hedgehog, with a brand new metallic body and jet propulsion system, rose on the operating table, still secured, with eyes closed but still listening. Dr. Robotnik, you gave me a new purpose. I am here to serve you forever. There is only one Sonic. Robotnik's eyes widened.